Matty Burton, the star for them. And Northern Territory, impressive display last year's tournament, looking to extend that in 2023. Underway to open age women's sides here in Pool C, alongside South Australia and Victoria, who will follow. The ADF will have first use at it. ADF actually defeated Northern Territory last year, their only win of the competition, 12 points to 0. To the third game to register their first points last year and their first win. They did it against the NT, so confidence for them. Turned over though that time. Scrum will go the way of the NT. Northern Territory's tournament last year. Defeating Victoria 12-0 and a bit of a boil over there. Has been an action-packed opening day. Sayunga to feed it. Nice link play with Boyd Nicky. Certainly the entertainers of the competition are the Northern Territory. Seki Toga tackle. One that impressed last year. So to Bari. You will see that cohesion. It's hard to come by in these representative teams, but a lot of these names in the Northern Territory involved last year, so you'll see that start to click. Nikki was one of those. She gets 20 out from the line. Boyd Nicky into dummy half. Strong start here. Saleh gets close. ADF just holding on. Sayunga. Through the hands it goes. Nikki. They look in Sekitoga's direction, the number 5. On the ground it goes. Not a bad effort. It's fumbled. It might have turned back here to the NT. In fact, they'll claim a try. They're saying it's a knock-on in goal, so it will be a dropout. Did see it come out here after it was juggled by Leah Ward. I think it's an ambitious claim for a try. Anyway, possession back with them. More defence coming for the ADF. Saleh. 12 out from the line. Bari will play it. They're ending up the ADF. Hardly see the footy. This is the third set of the NT in this part of the field. Cued out to the right. Sayunga thought she might keep it for herself, but spilled by Saleh. We do need to thank our sponsors of the Harvey Norman NRL Women's Championship, of course Harvey Norman, but also major events Gold Coast. If you are around the Gold Coast, on down to Burleigh. Another 6 games across Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Now they get expansive off their own line. Morley actually tackled 10 out. It was a challenging tournament last time for the ADF, but they did end on that high note, that win over Northern Territory, and a similar result here. Really give them that confidence to take on Victoria and South Australia. Pretty evenly matched. Pool C. Last tackle option. She'll roll down to Seki Toga. She's met in a good tackle. Led by Sky Cash. Maddie Burton as well. Scoot out of dummy half is Norris Addo. Palms off a couple, still going. 3-4, unable to stop her progression eventually. Finds a way. 40 out. Say 30 out from the line. Certainly doing some defensive work in first 5.5 minutes. Tamati. Little chip. Not quite dealt with. Did it come off the hands? No. The ADF get away with it. This the 5th game of 6 today. South Australia, Victoria to follow this one. And it's raced by. Sure enjoying it wherever you're tuning in here on NRL.com. Adam Santarossa here with you. I'll be with you throughout the tournament. Do it all again tomorrow. All of a sudden, the NT starting to drop off some tackles. Erica Rowell. Impressive metres to halfway. Hope Hutchins does the kicking and not a bad end to the set. Finds touch. For all the defensive work they've done, chance to just catch their breath. We went through the players to watch throughout this competition. Number 13 for the Australian Defence Force, Michaela Trebojevic. Familiar surname, cousin of Tom and Jake. Switch from rugby on the Northern Beaches, now here with the ADF. Both sets of coaches will be pretty happy with what they've seen. Start both sides have made. Boyd Nicky will play it on halfway. No points as yet. It's been all the NT though, down this part of the field. Nicky looked to offload but had no one following up from her. I'd like to see Seki Toga get her hands on the footy a little more. So dangerous, the fullback, although in the number 5 jersey today. Senga does the kicking. Support coming, but dealt with well. Just riding out this early storm that the NT are providing for the ADF. Hardly been over halfway. With the footy, that's a knock on though, that's not going to help them. Just trying to play it a little quickly, I feel. Too quick for Amber Baldwin. Now it's a full set. 20 out from the line. They've lived dangerously to now, the ADF, but haven't paid a price. Sienga. Lively. Norris Addo promotes it. Seki Toga. Just into Summers now. Skirting down that sideline. Did well to stay in as well. Watch for Seki Toga to get involved. She might get the footy here as well. Fighting forward is Norris Addo. Swatting players away. Is there a try coming? ADF credit their work. They're giving away a penalty though. Just trying to slow things down. Scramble is good. The 5th wave. So they've withstood wave after wave. Do the backs finally break this time? Bari wants to promote it on the first tackle. Nikki likewise. They've got them here for numbers. If they just put it through their hands, they should score. Sayinga will do so. Eventually gets there. Vakakavu touches down. She gets the reward. And eventually the pressure tells. Northern Territory with first points.
Northern Territory, number 4, Miss Vakakavu.
Here you see the replay. It's the first tackle. First Nikki and then Bari promoted it. And they had the overlap. Really impressed with Sayinga. Just a couple to bite on her. Presented the overlap to Vakakavu and hard to stop so close to the line. That was the 6th set inside the opposition 30. First to bring points though. That's presented a tough chance for Ellie Nikki to convert. Fair connection, but always going left. See that try again. First 11 or so minutes. It's been the number 7, Suniva Sayinga. Been the architect of everything, but it's that second phase play. Bari and Nikki. 2 on the outside. If Vakakavu didn't score, Godwin would have. Do credit the fight of the ADF though. Withstood a number of sets close to their line. Haven't seen them with the footy in hand close to their line. They may get a result here as well. They do in fact. They're racing up the other end. In touch they go though. Samantha Mead.
The try was unconverted. Northern Territory 4, ADF yet to score.
How many times have we seen that today? Kickoff allowed to bounce. Falls back to the opposition. Fortunately for the NT, Samantha Mead just couldn't stay in. Still loose ball. ADF wanted a knock on, but play on, said it was back. So that's built now though. It has come out. So here's the chance the ADF wanted. Hardly seen any of the footy in an attacking sense. Now they'll get a set. It will start. 30 out from the line. And just strong defence. Sky Cash, I think it was. So Leah Ward to feed it. Do have some express pace in their outside backs. Chance to see it here. Hutchins. Put it through the hands. Aiming up in defence, aren't they? Maddie Burden. Just onto her back. Here is Trebojevic. Spoke of her earlier. We go to the short side. Just a communication error. It's a knock on, so ADF not helping their cause. This one, game 5 of 6 on day 1. Earlier we saw New South Wales City defeat the Queensland Sapphires 22 points to fall in Pool A. And it was a thriller, one after the siren by the emerging country, defeating Western Australia 14-12. The Rubies defeated New South Wales Country 14-0. And the game we just saw, First Nations Gems prevailing in a thriller over Ahika Aotearoa, 14 points to 8. Closing in on half-time in this one. First match in Pool C. NT will be pretty pleased, but ADF just haven't had the footy for any real period of time to try to find a way to the try line. They can turn it on pretty quickly, the NT. We know they love to keep the ball alive. Strong charges of Nikki and Bari. Making meters pretty comfortably throughout. Tamati. Swirling in the breeze, not contended with by the ADF. They get back there, they'll say it's knocked back. Sky Cash it was. Not an easy one to contend with. Breeze has picked up a little here at Burleigh. Frustrating thing for the ADF side. Most of their sets have started right here, coming off their own line. Strong defence again from the NT, numbering up. Courtney Tamati leads it. Shane Milton there as well. Fair bite on some of these tackles. Rightfully so, a little slow. Milton once more. Going to make an impact since coming on. That was the last, so miscommunication again. Crucial time. Just wasn't aware. Has presented a chance. 3 minutes remaining before half time. Sekitoga been a little quiet, but such an X factor for the NT. Bakakavu, try scorer. Goes on a scoot out of dummy half. Swats a couple of ADF opposition away. Motors her way. 10 out from the line. Wants to play it quickly as well. Gone in on Bari. Got numbers right if they can get it there. And sloppy, and Mead picks up the crumbs. Back five, just coming in to help out some tied forwards. They've had to do the lion's share of the tackling today. They're having a moment to try and spark something before we get to half-time. Straight down the throat of Sekitoga. Opportunistic kick there from Moana McDougall. Starting to get a little fractured, that defensive line, trying to find a way around it. There's a foot race on here. Norrisato might do it herself. Good tackle across in cover though. It was from Maddie Burden. Queued up to the right. If they put it through the hands, more points coming. Millinson says no. I'll take the charge here. We'll just settle things. Still there for them as they try to send troops out that way, the ADF. Boyd Nicky. Eventually plays it 5 out from the line. Watch Sanger from dummy half. Spins it to the right. Still they promote it. Do they get a result here? They won't die with it. Last tackle. Credit this defence in cover from the ADF. NT should have scored by now for all money. Knock on the last. It presents another set, but you have to tip your cap to the work of the ADF. See the physical toll it's taking. Clock continues to tick. I'll have about 20 odd seconds to hold out the NT here. And if they go to half-time at 4-0, they will certainly take it, given the weight of pressure, the weight of possession, field position. By the time we set this scrum, they'll have one tackle. In fact, hooter does sound. And that's half time. So in the end, they don't get the result. And, well, you've got to credit the work of the ADF. They've had to do a lot of work defensively. They've been camped in their own half. It's just a single try. They've withstood the pressure of the Northern Territory. Certainly capable of turning things around. At half time, Northern Territory 4, the ADF 0. So we restart again. Kira Smith gets us underway. Game 6 to follow. Second game in Pool C. South Australia, Victoria immediately after this. They're setting a bar here. Day one setting quite a high bar, not only in entertainment but just the physicality as well. Strong charges. Strong defence as well. Bari takes some stopping. Plays it just shy of halfway. Boyd Nicky finds some space out of dummy half. Not for the first time in this game. So Marty. Lafippo goes first receiver. Seki Toga tries off a tackler. So in the first half, like to see her get more invited. She was a real X-factor last year. Sayenga thought about throwing the pass and said, we'll just put a kick in behind. Not dealt with. Burton has to do the tackling. Still alive for the NT. Makukavu with it. That will be the changeover, as it was still the last tackle. So ADF start again. 10 out from their own line. Familiar theme. We saw in the first half. Sky Cash. So company, wherever you've been tuning in from here on NRL.com. Adam Santarossa here with you. So Wood will play it just shy of the 40-metre line. Wrap around to Kira Smith. Strong one-on-one tackle though. By Mulinson. Said that a time or two in this one. Just need to get a clear kick away here. Hutchins doing that. Brings it up for Sekitoga. A little high though, and penalty forthcoming. And we see the replay just creeping up a little high. That second phase we saw in the first half, it did go away a little. Crept to half time. Strong runs of Bari and Nicky. Just promoting the footy. So too Norris Addo. One-on-one with Burton. Takes two to bring her down. Mead helps out a fullback. 10 out from the line. Wave after wave of NT attack. Somehow they only have the single try. Could it change here? 3-on-2 all of a sudden. They'll put it through the hands. Trying to hold them up. They do so again. Brave defence stopping Gonanen. Makukavu might go on her own. Sekitoga chiming in. Lafippo had the arm free. Watch for Boyd Nicky out of dummy half. Trying to do it on her own here. Mulinson dives for the line. Does she get it down? You await the confirmation. Referee points to the spot. And Shay Mulinson has a second for the NT. Hasn't she done some work today defensively? now in attack. Helps herself to a try. And the lead out to 8 points.
Territory, number 17, Shay Mullison.
Here's the replay. Boyd Nicky's found some real space out of dummy half. The markers caught a little napping, and well, Mullison's going to crash over from there despite the best efforts of the ADF. It's going to be Boyd Nicky to try to turn 8 into 10. So Boyd Nicky taking over goal kicking duties. Flags are raised. The lead extends again. 10 points to 0 for the NT. Thought Boyd Nicky might do it herself. Credit Mullison for being on the scene in support. Has a try. Get up just clutching the mouth. I thought maybe she just put it straight into the face, but soon all smiles after that. Northern Territory will want to just be clean here after scoring points, just complete the set. The ADF would just want the footy. Haven't seen much of it today. It's been defence the majority of this game so far. Still plenty of time to arrest things. 13 minutes remaining. Jada Lafitpo. Someone getting into first receiver and taking on the line. Now Linton. You have great depth, the Northern Territory off the bench. You've seen the impacts of Mullison and Linton as well. Boyd Nicky again out of dummy half, shows it to the line. Short ball finds Hills. That is the last, so turnover. Another run from Mead, helping out some tired forwards. Scoop out of dummy half. Now Cash. Another who's pressed today for the ADF. Kicking is Morley, trying to turn them around. Sekitoga. Casual. Reeling in that one, but here you see the Silky Skills coming back the other way. Eventually met in a good tackle by Leah Ward, one-on-one. Had support. There too by Brianna Wood. Sekitoga might have... Is it her arm? She's a little discomforted as she finds her way back behind play. That would be a major blow to the NT. Certainly does not look comfortable. Still they play on. Sayanga turns it inboard. .11 minutes remaining. They just need to stay mistake-free, play the percentages. For a second then Nicky had lost it. There's no one at dummy half, and as I say it, They're actually going to say the knock-on came from the ADF. There might be an injury to add to that too. Emily Kaepernick, I think it is, that's down. And it's Sekitoga in back play, still holding that shoulder. Thumbs up for Kaepernick is a pleasing sign though, but unfortunate, it's ruled to be a knock-on. About to tick past 30-minute mark of this one, so 10 minutes remaining. 10 points to nil, the NT lead. Not insurmountable with the time remaining. Reminder of our final game to come today. 6th game, South Australia and Victoria. Second game in Pool C. Wrap-around play at the base of the scrum to Marty Sayanga. Overrun it. Fall back here. Bakakavu, I think, lost it. She has, so fortune turns. Hardly had a set start inside the Northern Territory half. Can just about make that claim here. They can find some points. It would set up quite a finish. Sideways there though is Trebojevic. Strong tackle again. Muleson, I think it is once more. It is. Not the highlight reel from her today. Shrugging off here the ADF. Longfoot. Need to aim up. Delicately poised if they give points away here the NT. It just opens the door once more. Kaepernick to play it. Baldwin at dummy half. Hutchins had to go back and get it. Grubbers, not the easiest for Sekitoga to contend with, but did it relatively well. Just want to be mistake free, and ADF line's a little slow in getting out to meet them. Norris Addo to play it. One that's impressed for the Territory today. Boyd Nicky, great service out of dummy half. Like a Kavu, a try scorer. Fighting her way over halfway. A little slow to play it. Little Ginger getting to her feet as well. Hopefully okay. Lafipo trying to get that right arm free to offload. Last tackle here. 7 minutes remain. Bari needs to find an end to the set. Mead claims it, met by the kicker in Nicky. Again they start the long climb towards the try line. Offload keeps things alive. Bit of a juggle from Baldwin. Again, they promote it. Now they need to get inventive. Fighting towards halfway. For an end to the set here. Leah Ward. I'll look back onto the right. They're all in front though, no. In fact, it's against the ADF. For Shepherd. Eventually trying to get it to Hutchins. Don't think Ward was the intended target, but Chance for the NT to start a set. 5 3/4 minutes remain. A try here. We'll just about wrap this one up. Singing to dummy half. Such the architect of what they did well in the first. Has them 10 out from the line. Cued out to the right. Mullison's impressed today. Has a try. He's met in a strong one-on-one tackle there, though. Certainly feeling that one. Singer. They put it through the hands. They should score. Sekitoga might try to do it on her own. She does, in fact. Said she was an X factor. There's an example. There's a third try for NT.
Trying to Northern Territory, number 5, Abigail Sekitoga.
Well, the ADF were hanging on. And if it wasn't Sekitoga, there were two other Territory players to her right. Just see the impact she has. Credit the work of Lefipro as well today. They were rushing and trying to limit her time and space. Mattered little. Third try for the Northern Territory. They extend the lead 14 points to 0. Nikki's a chance to extend that to 16. So Nikki has taken goal kicking duties back. Connection may not have the legs, in fact doesn't. Waved away, so remains 14 points to 0. Another chance to look at this try. To Abigail Sekitoga. Two players outside of her. Says, I'll do it on my own. So Samantha Mead gets us back underway. Final 3 minutes of this one. Game 5 of 6 today, day 1. The Harvey Norman NRL Women's Championship. Chance to thank our sponsors as well. Of course, Harvey Norman, but also Gold Coast major events. If you are around the Gold Coast, we're back here tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. 6 games each day. With conditions like this, why not? It's going to be a free. Well, for a moment, thought it was a knock-on, but in fact it's going to be a penalty. For a second that Lefipro had coughed it up, but no. So final 2 minutes. Do the NT have another try in them? ADF have been gallant, but just haven't been able to really spark any wave of attack without the footy. They get expansive down the blind side. They go out over the sideline through Hills. And it comes to nothing, but been impressive for the Northern Territory so far. And they will wait and see their Pool C counterparts, South Australia and Victoria, collide after this one. About 90 seconds left. The ADF to find some points. Mentioned the start of this one. ADF defeated the Northern Territory 12 points to 0 last year. Their only win of last year's tournament. Have to get a kick away here. No, they play along the sideline. Mead. To Hutchins to put a kick in. In fact, it's Morley doing the kicking this time. Barry contends with that one. Too long. Kira Smith. I'll go straight back on the attack, the NT. Barry plays it. Strong contact again. They fly together. I don't know what it is. Putting the body on the line. Final seconds of this one. Nikki. Stepping off the right, then the left. They'll have a tackle. They may not even get to that. They'll have one final play to maybe put a bit of icing on this victory. What do they have up the sleeve? Sayanga tried to put the bomb up. Went straight up. Still alive for them though. Numbers to the right. If they put it through their hands, they'll go with a second kick from Tamati. Almost got in each other's road, but Mead in the end tidied it up. And that will bring an end to that one. Another highly entertaining affair. One largely dominated by the Northern Territory Australian Defence Force. Were gallant, full of effort. Just didn't see enough of the footy to offer much in attack. Plenty to build on though. They'll take on South Australia and Victoria in their remaining two games, but it's a victory and it's a bit of redemption from the Northern Territory. 3 tries to 0 in the end to finish the Northern Territory 14, the ADF 0.